What's been the best part of the marriage?
You want to go first?
Well, you can go first.
It's been fun. It's been fun. It's been a real adventure. And sometimes it's been a little scary adventure. And sometimes it's been a little work. But we both love to travel. And, that's those we've got some wonderful trips that we can, kick back and think about over the years. We've had some good times together. Sometimes some of the best times just, holding hands and going to a movie or enjoying a play together or something like that.
Also, we have fun working in the yard together because we both like to do that. And it's wonderful to have someone help me in the yard because I do love my yard work. I do love my yard. I love to garden, and to have Jim help me and to want to help me, and it's wonderful. Plus, retirement has been very nice because we can do fun things together we've always talked about in the past doing, and now, we can do it. We can do these things we wanted to do, like take classes together, travel together, volunteer work we do. It's fun just being together.
What would you say your favorite, say, trip has been?
Oh gosh, we had a wonderful trip in 1985 to England for about 3 weeks. That was just, I thought, fab. And we went to Paris, which was wonderful. And what else?
Yeah, well, this is one of those things we're talking about. I'd heard Carolyn for years. I mean, years. I didn't even know where it was. Talk about the windows in the Cathedral of Chartres. And I knew it was in France somewhere, but, it could have been in East France or it could have been in some West France. I had no idea. But we happened to see this on the travel brochure. And it talked about going to some places. We were in Paris most of the time, but we had a couple of side trips to the Cathedral of Chartres. And that one we just kind of did almost spur of the moment. I just walked into it was right after I retired. I said, "Oh, Carolyn, we're going to go to Paris and go to the Cathedral of Chartres." And that you mentioned, you asked a while ago, one of the best times. One of my favorite times was when we went in there, because I know how much Carolyn would want to go there. I mean, I've heard this for years, about the blue windows in the Cathedral.
Chartres blue.
Yeah, and it looked to me just like a couple of blue glass windows up there. I mean, it was, looking at windows is not a forte when everything looks a little fuzzy anyway. But Carolyn, as we went in there and we walked around, and Carolyn explained what were in the windows and told me the different things, and we. But that was a really cool trip. We had a great trip out west.
Yes, we did.
We went out west one time. Matter of fact, a couple of times we went out west with your sister and drove around and went to
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon, and we climbed down in the Pueblo village and.
Went on to San Francisco.
We went horseback riding.
That's right. We went to.
I watched you scream and horses because she hated the horseback ride. She did that because of me. I know she really didn't want to do that, but I wanted to ride horses. We went to Mexico. That was a little scary. That was an adventure, but we had a good time there. And then last year we went out to the Death Valley and Yosemite, and then we went to Yellowstone one time. That was fun. But that's the.
All of our trips have been wonderful. Yeah. We're probably our very best when we travel. We're so compatible at that time. I mean, we are. We really both love adventure.
Yeah. And taking a guy to half-blind places can be a real adventure.
But he photographs it, comes home and looks at it on his computer screen.
So you get to see the sights after you get home.
Yeah, I go, oh, that must have been really pretty. I enjoyed that. So, but we have as much fun when we do things like that. I mean, that's one of those things we do together. We like planning the trip. Like, I'll get all these dummies books, and we've gone to Washington.
Twice.
Oh, I thought we'd gone more than that, actually.
Well, at least twice, I guess.
Yeah, we've gone before. I mean, we went on that in in August and never go to Washington in August. And then when we go places, a lot of times we don't get a car. Carolyn doesn't like to drive in cities, so we'll go someplace and we'll use mass transit. So I get to figure out how to get around in the subways, and that's always a lot of fun. But I mean that's just a lot of fun for us to plan things like that, and we do that together. So we're not at cross purposes. So it's something we kind of jointly do together. And I know some people that really they plan a trip and it's going to be kind of fun, and then they wind up being mad at each other the whole time, or not real happy on the trip, and that's kind of the culmination of a lot of things that we like to do together. So
yeah, you just like doing stuff together from the start of just planning out where you want to go all the way up till the end of it.
He plans so beautifully. I know one day we were in Chicago and we were in the hotel and I wanted to go out to a museum, and I said, "Oh, no, we're going to go today to." And then how are we going to do? They said, "We're going to go downstairs, go out the door of the hotel. You're going to turn right, go 1 block, turn left, and get on such and such and such a bus, and go out." I mean, this man is legally blind, but he knows how to get everywhere to sit in. He is dragging me along. We got to go here. This is where we're going to go here. It's amazing because he's a great navigator. He really is. And it's so much fun to just watch him do this stuff. I'm always amazed.
Yeah, even when I run into things.
Well, that's what you're there for, to keep him from running into stuff.
Yeah, she's my CNI person.
Who needs a dog?
Who needs a dog, yeah.
So a lot of this, you would say, would be, a lot of this goes back to the whole kind of planning your finances. So when it comes time for retirement, or if you just want to take a trip on the whim, you have the resources to do it.
True.
Yeah.
True.
And then, like I said, it comes back. You got to like the person. You can love people, and both of us have been around a long time. We've loved people before, but we like each other. And that's a little different. You can love somebody, but you have to like them too, and then you have to respect them, and then you have to be willing to compromise with them, because everybody's going to differ on some things, and so you got to kind of mold all that together.
So would you say you two are? Would you two say you two are you're each other's best friends in that sense?
Definitely.
Yeah, always have been. Even when you get mad at each other, we're best friends.